Join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I'd like to welcome everyone here today, especially our faculty, our principal, Mr. Maris, and Chairman of the School Board, Mike Consul. Many of the activities that I and other of the 8th grade students have been through this year have been very rewarding and educational experiences. We know that these experiences will always stay with us, and we will remember them for the rest of our lives. All of our things that we've gone through this year have helped us very much. And we know that Miss Allen and Mr. Tillman have aged greatly because of all the time and patience they've had with us. And we would like to thank, now at this time, Mr. Maris and Miss Rustin for all their time that they have spent by giving them these gifts. I myself would like to personally thank J.C. Nelson for all his help that he's given to me. When I signed up to run for president, he offered to be my campaign manager, and he's helped me with a lot of things, and he helped me write this speech. And I'd like to say farewell to J.C. and Rochelle, because next year they're going to Auburn Adventist Academy, and even though they're gone, they'll always be a part of this class. I'd just like to thank once more all of our teachers for their help that they've given us to prepare us for the troubles that we're going to have in high school. Thank you.
Wish to welcome all family and friends of this year's 8th grade class, and a special welcome to Mr. Cornwall, our school board chairperson, and Mr. Onley, our district superintendent. was for the two of us. At this time, we'd also like to thank the parents who have helped with all of the decorations, and Mrs. Ellis, Mrs. Nelson, Mrs. Blum, and Mrs. Graham, and there are many others. I know I probably have missed others that have helped today too, but thank you for all the flowers and all the arrangements. At this time, I'll outline the program. We'll first hear from Ms. Allen, and she will present academic awards and the Kiwanis Essay Awards. She'll be followed by Mr. Tolman, who will present athletic letters to the 8th graders. Our Presidential Scholar Awards will be presented by Ms. Anderson, and also Who's Who in America in the Attendance Awards. And then, following Ms. Anderson, we'll hear from the 8th grade girls choir under the direction of Mrs. Malcolm. And directly following the moving up exercises, there will be refreshments for friends and families and for the 8th graders in the cafeteria. Thank you. Enjoy the program.
Good morning. We're all really tired. We were doing great in attendance, and I drove just about 10 o'clock last night. First of all, I want to give you a hearty congratulations. The class of 1994 looks really good, and I look forward to seeing the bright people that you will soon become someday. They're on their way. They're dead there. We're trying to help them along. I plan to make my comments quite personal today because we've been through so much together this year. If I get through, we're going to get this. We presented a play, and we put together a yearbook. We played, wrote, learned, and struggled together this year. Some of you will also remember being a part of the very first homeroom that I ever had. Being a part of a teacher's first year is significant. Any teacher will tell you that the first year pretty much tells you whether you want to keep doing this or not for the rest of your life. I really didn't know what to expect when I walked in that front door last September. Facing a group of 7th and 8th graders seemed daunting enough since I was used to teaching high school students. But on top of that, I had to learn how to pronounce names like Bator, which is not Vader, it's Bator. Oshada and Wanacek for the first time ever. And to add to that challenge, I had to get a handle on this discipline thing. Although we may be able to call each other friends now, John Deering, Dan Durant, and I probably wondered many times this year which of us would make it to June alive. One day after a conference with Mr. Merrick following one of a few referrals with these guys, our principal turned to me and said, "Ms. Allen, you're the new kid, and they're the welcoming committee." Now, I suppose that could have been seen as a hostile, adversarial situation, pitting me against you, but what I saw instead was an amiable, friendly group who sort of threw an arm around my shoulder and slowly showed me the ropes of teaching middle school. I learned that it wasn't all clamor and wrestling and hair crimping in the bathroom, but middle school is absolutely thrilling in many ways. Your fearless exploration of life at this age is courageous and exhilarating for me to watch. Your curiosity, humor, and energy is a daily treat, and your capacity for sensitivity and caring is overwhelming. In the past few days, we've been kicking around the idea of me singing the Bette Midler song, "Wind Beneath My Wings," at this event. And the reason I wanted to is because of the words and how much that song has to say and how much I want to say that to you. Through your support, understanding, and challenge, you have let me fly higher than an eagle. And you have truly been my hero and the wind beneath my wings. At the same time, I hope you know how much you have here to support you. A few years ago, some researchers decided to try to find out what it is that helps people succeed, and they went to Kauai, that beautiful island in Hawaii, and for 25 years they studied one group of kids as they went from grade school all the way to adulthood. Some of the kids ended up with good jobs, families, and nice, successful lives, and another group stayed on the fringes of life, either unable to hold a job or coping with life through drugs or alcohol. What they discovered is that the difference between the first group and the second group is that those who succeeded could point to one person in their lives who believed in them, one person who was sort of their hero, who supported them when they needed it. Well, if that is true, then you folks have hit the jackpot. You have more than 20 adults in this building who believe in you so much they spent the last year of their lives investing time and energy in you, helping you fly, seeing you soar, and hopefully providing the wind beneath your wings. I can't think of a better place to be than here, Walter Strong Middle School, where we can be each other's hero, where we can help each other fly so high we can almost touch the sky. And as we send you off, it is with the hope that you will continue to lift each other up, and to lift up other first-year teachers, and fun-loving principals, and struggling friends, and uncomfortable strangers. We talked a lot about heroes this year. Joel has Steve Largent, Mark has Michael Jordan, James has just about any baseball player who ever lived. But I meant to tell you that after seeing you grow and feeling the support you've given me, you've become my hero. And I hope that maybe some of us can be seen by you that way someday too. And because we were all here together in this spot at this one time, you can now go on to great success and be the hero of many, many other people who need you to believe in them too. Thank you. And I wish nothing but the best for all of you. I would like to now present the awards for academic excellence in 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. Those who will be receiving merit pins for a GPA of 3.0 to 3.5 this year. As I call your names, 6th and 7th graders, will you please line up at the foot of the stairs, and will the audience please hold your applause until I've introduced those in each class. 6th graders who earned a GPA, grade point average of 3.0 to 3.5 this year are Amber Merritt, David Mabey, Michael Spear, Curtis Woodward, Desi Stewart, Corey Strain, Joanna Beadle, Wendy Bear, Daniel McNell, Jessica Cook, Valerie Goki, Randy Gray, Christy Jones, Amber Kurtz, Beth Overmeyer, Dina Scott, and Lori Smith. Congratulations. GPA this year are Jeffrey Preston, Brian Morgan, Holly Heflin, Ryan Earl, Aaron Jones, Jessica Luthold, Amy Pearson, Randy Bryant, Heather Canan, Tara Canan, Brett McKenzie, Stephen Schell, and Ryan Stormo. Congratulations. Believe it or not, people in the real world really don't talk a lot about GPAs. So if you haven't talked about them lately, a 3.5 is a strong B plus A minus average. The following students have earned a 3.5 to 3.9 GPA this year. 6th graders: Mary McCain, Sharon Ed, Miley Granger, Joel Erkey, J.C. Nelson, Tammy Riblett, Amy Reynolds and Enoch Young.
Down in front.
Well, it's just a 3.9 isn't working hard enough in school. We have those who overachieve and go to the top. A 4.0 straight A average. I'd like to call the 6th and 7th graders up together for this honor. Cammie Anderson, Claire Hines, Rachel Delator, Jocelyn Blackburn, Jamie Hendrickson, Katie Cornwall, and Esther Ferguson. Congratulations. Eighth graders with the same honor, Misty Bridgman, Hannah Tracy, and Erin Moore. Congratulations, ladies. At this time, I would like to introduce Kent Burbeck, who is the president of the Roslyn Kiwanis Club. The Kiwanis sponsored an essay writing contest this year, which included 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, and Kent will present the awards for those essays. He will be presenting the attendance award. Oh, I'm sorry, I did this wrong. Okay, I'm going to introduce Don Tolman. Thank you very much.
I'm going to present the letter awards for all the 8th graders, and I'll save my comments for afterwards. With Travis Johnson, Aaron Beadle, Darian O'Shaughnessy, Chad Utter, Cody Giuseppe come up. Next, with Joel Erkey, Derek O'Shaughnessy, Dennis Iresdahl, Dan Durant, John Guzal, please come. Floyd Bergalski, Matt Utter, Matt Stewart, Chris Blondo, J.C. Walker. Randy Pierce, Mark Williams, John Deering, J.C. Nelson, Soraya Bastrachia, please.
Good-looking kid on the right.
Ezra Maglietti, Amy Reynolds, Jeannie Arnez, Danielle Bator, Laura Lundstedt, please. Stacy Snell, Stephanie Stormo, Hannah Tracy, April Johnson, Aaron Moore. Elizabeth Brown, Jennifer Silverberg, Enoch Young, Stephanie Beadle, Angela Broadway.
This is every kid in the class twice over, right? I hate to be the only kid that didn't get a letter.
David Blankenship, Rochelle Ellis, Matt Heidi, James Stack, Michael Berry, and Misty Bridgman. As you can see, the vast majority of the 8th graders turn out for at least one sport, really an involved student body, and it's really an important part of school. As far as my dealings with these folks, mostly in the classroom where I teach science, and I'm sure they'll probably remember dissecting frogs for a while. They'll probably remember almost killing the fish with some dry ice. We had some interesting times, but I really like these guys. And I think one thing needs to be pointed out, which is that although we talk about, instilling a lot of things in these students really help me grow as a person too. And I want to thank you for that.
should work one microphone. At this time, I would like to present the Perfect Attendance Award. And with the 6th and 7th graders that I announced, please come down to the base of the stairway, and the 8th graders please remain on stage. And Mr. Toman is going to assist me in handing out the certificate. These students have been awarded. I'll ask these students to come down and then I'll explain the award. Chuck McCauley, Austin L., Tessa Randleman, Nikki Fields, Joel Erkey, Jeannie Arnez, Misty Bridgman. These students have attained perfect attendance for the 89-90 school year. The faculty commends them for their extra effort to attend school every day for the past school year. In recognition that good attendance is the first step toward a good education, we present these certificates of perfect attendance. At this time, we would like to present the Who's Who Achievement and Service Award. Would the following students please come forward? Jocelyn Blackburn, Adele Dahlman, Rachel Delatorre, Nikki Fields, Kevin Nicholson, Vivian Shire, Jamie Hendrickson, Chris Horn, Katie Cornwall, Esther Ferguson, Ryan Stormo, Ian Fraser, and for the 8th grade group, Misty Bridgman, Aaron Beadle, Beth Brown, Matt Heidi, Hannah Tracy, Stacy Snell, Amy Reynolds, Maya Granger, Jeannie Arnez, Tammy Riblett, Aaron Moore, Floyd Rogowski, Joel Erkey, Stephanie Beadle, and John Cazal. While these students are standing here, let me explain the award. The Who's Who Achievement and Service Awards were selected by the faculty for their outstanding academic abilities and their school service. To be eligible for this award, all students must have a minimum grade point average of B or better and have demonstrated leadership or involvement in school or community programs. Only 15% of the 7th and 8th grade students may be selected for this honorary award. In addition, the award also makes them eligible at the end of their sophomore year, if they remain eligible, for up to $75,000 in scholarship awards. The last award that I would like to present at this time is the Presidential Academic Fitness Award.